네, 안녕하세요. 해노생입니다. 네, 이제 이렇게 사후 녹음을 하게 된 계기는요, 이 차에 타고 가는 도중에 아저씨가 계속 투어에 관해서 설명을 해주셨어요. 농담도 하고. 그래서 사실은 제가 그 고프로 켜고 말하는 게 그 아저씨의 그 투어 진행에 방해가 되고 다른 승객들 역시 그 방해를 받을까봐 저는 이제 사후 녹음을 진행하게 되었습니다. 그래서 지금 여기 보면은 이제 밴프가는 버스에서 제가 이렇게 달리는 풍경을 한번 찍어봤는데요. 참 이렇게 보면은 숲도 많이 있고 울창하고 이렇게 중간에 아름다운 호수들이 진짜 많아요. 네, 이제 설산이 나오는데 저기도 멋있지 않나요? 이거 찍었을 때가 6월인데 6월에도 이렇게 산 정상에 눈이 다 쌓여 있다는 것 자체가 저는 이거 자연의 신비라고 생각해요. 또 막상 올라가서 보니까 산 위랑 산 밑이랑 기온이 상당히 다르더라고요. 그래서 산 밑은 초여름 날씨인데 산 위는 겨울 날씨고.
25 kilometers one way?
Yes.
There you are. So 25-kilometer bike trail if you're interested. There's lots of rental places and stuff too that you have more advanced. Imagine you could be
Stuck somewhere.
I think you and me, Alberta, I'm all up for those e-bikes.
Yeah.
Water coming out of my
I get the wind in my hair, but I don't get the pain in my legs.
I know.
Can't get away from the sore butt on the bike seat. There are quite a few, and listen, there's always a someone who's doing a ride or a hike to support their cause. And a lot of times they'll do it in and through the mountains. You know, obviously dependent on their cause. Sometimes it's related to either a medical illness but you'll see quite a few bike rides and hike rides and those kinds of things that are taken, and the mountain routes are quite unique, and you can get, especially on weekends and stuff, backlog of traffic when they block things off to protect those riders. I think it's the MS bike tour that starts just north. Did you happen to take it, Josie?
I haven't taken it, but they definitely do. Yes.
Yeah, that's something that they really improved over the last few years, is just allowing tourists to get to and from things, and reduce the number of individual cars and stuff kind of roaming around. Banff Avenue and that main 3-block strip there is all shut down to pedestrian, or shut down to car traffic and only pedestrian. So it's more enjoyable to walk if you're there on a long weekend or something. Before they closed down the roads, was sheer chaos. That waited almost a full year, came out in the spring prior to them opening the hotel, and said, "Where is everyone?" I thought they painted the lake, and there was nobody out there painting. And so the gentleman waited till the waiter came back, and he said, "I came out here to see you guys paint the lake, and there's nobody out there painting the lake. What's going on?" And the waiter said that he had heard the question so many times that day he decided to tell everyone that they painted it. And the man was furious because he bought a ticket to come from Ontario all the way out here to see the lake being painted prior to it opening. And fable has it that waiter was let go later that day. But that man, so I don't know if it's true or not. But funny little anecdote. I could see my dad doing it, actually. My dad also worked at Lake Chateau Lake Louise as a busboy. So you can see that they've got everything laid out here. This is Moraine Lake. This will be the turn that we'll make on our way back. Moraine Lake is just about 11 kilometers up that way. So after we do our Lake Louise tour, we'll make our way back down here and there. Lake Louise used to be called Emerald Lake, which is interesting because that name has been borrowed and used in another lake in the area. It was named Emerald Lake to its emerald green coloring by the local and indigenous tribe that were here. And the story goes that it was renamed because it was named after a princess.